All right. Welcome in, everybody. Come on in. Laughs. How are you? Good to see you. Birds. Maribel's playing with them. They're starting to get bigger. That was a good time last night. We're going to be live, guys, for a little bit. Brian, how are you? Lapson, thank you last night. Appreciate that. Janine, how are you? Janine, the shirt's out in the mail. So you should get it 3-4 days. Probably next week. Got you a shirt. So, Mike, how are you? Guys, I promise you, probably live is going to last no more than 45 minutes. I'm not in a rush, but I want to get back to the, I'll be honest with you, I'm watching this NBA game. And I want to talk, though, real quick, what's going on, guys. I keep you guys, up to date, give you my thoughts, what the hell's going on here. And we're going to talk about, let's wait for more to come in. I don't want to have to say it over like 20 times, but probably going to end up saying it 20 times. Hey, I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. And man, what the hell is happening? Two rich men, two billionaires. One's the president, best of all time. One's a billionaire, excuse me. And both acting like children. But, who's right? Who's wrong? Is there two wrongs, two rights? We'll talk about that in today's live. Mike laughs right now. She's my wife laughs. She's got a rope and trying to extend the cages out a little bit. Yeah, I'll see if I get a minute or two. We'll get over there and get some photos of the birds, the parrots. Kyrock, how are you? Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Yeah, I'm looking over to my right. She's got a rope trying to get a swing form. She's having fun. Maribel's having fun. Appreciate you guys being there. Now, I'm going to wait just a little bit for the YouTube algorithm to get at least 50 in here. If not, then I'll start in a couple minutes. All right. How's everybody doing today? And I hope everybody's doing well. Something I forgot to do last night, and the video wasn't going off, so I just did now. Bear with me, guys. Sometimes I am not perfect. Trump's not perfect. And so on and so forth. All right. We got 17 in here. Hello, everybody. Oh, by the way, guys, I appreciate the likes. And I know a lot of people get tired of hearing it. I get tired of hearing myself, but it really does support the channel and the YouTube algorithm. On this live, any channel you support, it's just a like. If you like it. If you don't like it, then move on or don't like it. But it does help out if you want to continue these lives. It helps sending out more subscribers. And at the end of the day, we can help out the homeless a little bit more. That's that. Now, I will confess something, because what you see is what you get. I did take a break from feeding the homeless today. I was swamped today. I had some things I had to take care of, personal things. You guys don't want to hear it, but I'm just waiting for some to come in. I had a couple clients and some business to take care of. So, hello, everybody. Swish, Scale Models. How are you? Good to see you on here. I don't know if I've seen you in here before, but maybe. Appreciate it. All right, we'll get into it in a little bit, this Elon drama. Guiding Light. Do you guys remember the Guiding Light? So, right off the bat, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Super chat. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so very, very much. That really makes me feel good. Thank you so much. Yes, we will help out. Yes, 100%. I didn't take off today from the homeless because of any money thing or anything like that. We just both needed a break. Oh, here you go. Somebody wants to see the bird. You have the bird?
No, I'm doing toys for the bird, and I use beads.
Oh, here, Lance.
Color.
He's a loyal subscriber.
The wood. I put a little. It's a wood sticks, and I put beads.
Can I show the birds?
I don't want to use. No, the birds is no.
Okay.
I have to give it food.
Well, there you have it. That's your live for tonight. Thank you so much. Anyhow, we took a break today for the homeless. We'll be right out. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Once again, we'll be out again tomorrow, helping out, supporting the homeless. Probably going to do some meatballs and stuff like that. And the next Thursday, we're going to go crazy. I also have a possible sponsorship behind the scene here that I haven't reached out yet. And we're going to communicate to help out and support our channel. It's our channel, and continue to help out. And there was one great comment. I apologize. I can't remember. A lot of great comments, but on the short. And I think the person said, one sandwich at a time, one homeless at a time. We're making a difference. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. I apologize. I just can't remember the name, but you know who you are. Thank you so very much for that. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and switch. What I'll do is for you, I'm going to pin that right there for you. Ozzy's in the house. I'm going to keep that pin there for a little bit, if you don't mind, if that's okay, for a few minutes, and then we'll change it up a little bit. So, Omar's in the house. Okay, I'm going to get into this. Appreciate the eight likes that we have in here now. So, guys, we are all human. Trump is my president, and I'm going to stand behind the president, even though he was wrong on one thing today. And what is that one thing? Everybody's waiting. And I'm going to tell you where. Well, let's get into Elon. Should we get into Elon first? Look, Elon's got some problems, and I personally think, and I know why he's upset. I think he's got some bipolar problems. Whoa! How could somebody be so smart and try to go to space and Doge and everything? We thank him for that. And just be so smart. Why? It doesn't discriminate, and drugs don't discriminate. I think he might be on some kind of narcotics or something. I don't want to bring up the photo right now, but I probably should. You can see him, not with his young, beautiful son on his shoulders, but there was times where he was like this. And that shows me, when you're doing that kind of stuff, there's a possibility of some problems in his head. It doesn't mean he's crazy, but for him to turn that quick, in my opinion, I know, let me beat you to it. Tesla share dropped 14.3%, losing $150 billion. This is not the only reason, okay? But it's a lot of money, So now I have the right channel. I had to change quickly, wanted to send. Yes, Omar, appreciate that. Thank you so much, Omar. I'm reading that. So now I have the right channel. Had to change quickly, wanted to send. Omar, thank you. 2 super chats right off the bat. Whoa, I'm overwhelmed. That's very nice. Thank you so much. It really does. Now we have some, a little bit of money. It all helps. If you can do it, guys. Only if you can do it. The like is free. Subscribing is free. And thank you for the memberships. Appreciate it. Let's get into this. So I don't like what Elon says. Trump should be impeached. And because the Democrats love this shit. He's out of line. There's no question he's out of line. Way out of line. Okay? He should be impeached. And we're going to expose him, meaning Trump, to Epstein. What are you going to expose? And should Trump be worried? Well, I'm going to come out right now and say no. Trump's not hiding nothing. Trump has been always for American. He's been like that since Oprah Winfrey show, when he had a little bit more hair like I had. Yeah, he's always been people's first. He's done everything he's asked to do. Well, he hasn't stopped the war. You're dealing with 2 crazy people there with Putin and Zelensky. He's closed the border. He's brought the price of food down a little bit, not a lot. Eggs are down. He is doing everything possibly for us. Because at the end of the day, hello, everybody. It's not about me. It's not about Trump, Elon, Biden, or any former president. Open-minded. It is for all of us, for our pockets, our future, if you have kids, our grandkids, and our future. We got to remember that. Okay. Elon was out of line. And all this tweet, are we back in high school? Are we leaving love notes and tweeting? Now, here's what Trump did wrong. Trump bit on the bait. I'm going to tell you where he did wrong. I personally think Trump would have won without Elon. My opinion. You guys can disagree. Is everybody with me? Trump would have won without Elon. It would have been a little closer, maybe 2 rounds of a fight. But, in my opinion, I don't think you should go on social media and you don't come out on TV and say, I could have done it without you. You don't say it. Don't go for the bait, right? Don't go for the bait. Don't go for the troll. Don't go for that stuff. You're a better man. You're a smarter man. But just goes to show you, they're both human. And for me, I think even though Trump's the president of the United States, I support him. Always will. But I don't think he should have bid on that. I think he should have just kept his mouth shut and said what he said. This is bothering me here, the words. Okay, is that better? He should have just said, you know, I don't know what happened to Elon. We're going to straighten it out. And by the way, it's not going to get straightened out. It's done. And I've said this, guys. I didn't say Elon would betrayed him. I mean, for those who believe in Jesus Christ, I do. They did it to Jesus Christ, right? People will betray. That relationship is over. Now, here's the thing. I believe, I hope I'm wrong, there will be at least one more, maybe two, of the cabinet members who will betray Donald Trump. And I don't mean back him up on this, but trust me. Oh, thank you.
That's for clean your liver.
Clean my liver.
Yep. Look how I paint the little thing for the see, beet juice, paint the natural wood. Look at how nice to make toys.
Ken, welcome, man. God bless you. I
Natural.
never said Trump was Jesus Christ, so you need to listen. People, you need to listen. And if you don't listen, don't just move on. All right, so listen. Here's what there's going to be another person or two, because what happens is we are human and people just go against. We've seen it before, and I said this weeks ago. There will be at least 1, 2, or 3 people, and I'm telling you right now, there's going to be 1 or 2 more people in his cabinet who will betray him, who will make something up, who will come after him. Trust me, I'm not going to say it's going to happen next week or next month, but it will happen. Trust me. And I just hope that it does not tear the party apart, because we just got the party together. The Republican Party, we need it to stay together. We don't need it to be all over the place. Remember it was all over the place, guys? Yes or no? Remember when it was all... The Democrats, up until now, you got to give them credit. You're never going to hear me say it again. They do stick together. It's a crazy party right now for me. It's nuts. But now they're the party. We'll get back to Trump. AOC is going another way with Bernie. Nancy Pelosi's getting old. She's confused. Pete Buttigieg is now sounding like a Republican. You got some other Democrats or moderate. They're all over the place. Republicans, I don't want that. So even though 1 or 2 are going to come out and betray Trump and say some bad things, let's hope at the end of the day they stick together, because we need a party for us, the American people. But there's something wrong with Elon Musk. And drugs do not discriminate. And I don't know if he's taking some powder. I'm not saying that. I think he's got some kind of medication. Maybe he has some pain in his body. I don't know what the hell it is. Because why? It was not just this. Fabian, how are you? It's not just the big bill that he's mad about, right? So when you have an argument with a friend and you guys just depart and you say it was over a beer or some tobacco, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was something that's been building up. So something was building up on Elon, and I think he might be right on the bill, but not tweets and not coming out embarrassing Donald Trump, the president that you endorsed. It doesn't do good for you, and it certainly doesn't look good for the party. So he's out of line 100%, and they will not be back together. Now, will Elon become a Democrat or nothing like that? I don't know, but I tell you this: there's definitely more than him losing $150 billion and 14.3 in the shares. Trust me, because if that was the case, then he would have told Trump, hey, how about we got to be careful on what we're doing right now with this bill and voice your opinion on it behind the doors. Now, maybe he did, and I'm going to read comments. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but regardless, he's the commander-in-chief. You are stepping over him, and he's totally out of line. And I just got done saying, if you're coming in, Trump was out of line by clicking on the bait and saying he would have won without Elon. I just so happen he's right. He would have won without Elon, but don't come out and say it. But it just goes to show you guys, all the money they have, they're smart, whether you like Trump, don't like Trump, like Elon. It's crazy on how the mind can go, and people just flip. But in this case, it's more than just flipping and getting mad. Allegedly, not even allegedly, there's definitely something going on with Elon. And as Trump says, why didn't he come out 6 months ago? That's my thoughts. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I mean, Elon could have called Trump instead of going on social media, 100%. You know, Janine, we don't know what was building up. Regardless, he don't go on social media. Let's just say, for conversation purpose, Janine, let's just say he did 2 months ago. Let's just say they've been talking, right? And Trump's saying no, 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 no. Okay, then with that said, he should say, okay, I'm done. I'm done. Behind closed doors, not in front of Rogan, Joe Rogan, he didn't, or any chat, no, in front of CNN, closed, dark room, have a glass of water and say, thank you. It was nice to endorse you. What happened to that? I'm done. I'm done with Doge. I'm taking my team. I'm upset. Let me clear my mind. Adios, amigo. That's what you do. And then Trump would have said, okay, or whatever. So, yeah, you're right. But we don't know. I don't know if he tried to talk to Trump or not. We don't know. I can tell you this. I know what's going to happen. Elon is set to go on. No disrespect to Joe Rogan, but I've heard from some reliable sources he's already has a setup show for Joe Rogan. I'm sure he's going to try to come on some channels. And I know these YouTube channels, respectfully so, they're going to want, their views and all that. And I just don't know. He's going to have to be very careful, Elon. I don't mean careful like his life or Trump's going to hit him, but that can go one way or another. And as far as if he says some things with Epstein, whether they're true or not true, I'm going to leave it up to you. I don't know, right? Either way, Trump is American president who's always been, my opinion, for the American people. My opinion. Always been there. He's not perfect. He's made mistakes. I've called him out a little bit last night. My uncle said I sounded like a Democrat. My mom said good job. But regardless, he's the president of the United States of America. And no one should go over the president unless it was something tremendously done wrong. But this is what's going on. What's your opinion? And this is pretty good. Beet juice. All right. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, everybody, excuse me, everybody's going to have their opinion on this, and you all should. The people who don't like Trump right now are feeling pretty good, and you should voice your opinion, and that's your opinion. This is my opinion. I think a lot of the stuff I'm saying is pretty accurate, though, on my thoughts. I mean, the money that he lost, right? And I truly think that he's on some kind of medication. And he might be suffering from some bipolar. And for those who think that bipolar just hits gay, white, Italians, no. Or Cuban or Puerto Rican, no. Bipolar can come at any time. And I think he definitely has something going on. What do you mean? Hey, he's got it all. He's got the world by the boom. It doesn't matter. And that's what happened. I think Elon's out of line. I think Trump bid on the bait. And let's move on. Let's move on and let's move on. I don't mean just move on this live. I think as a nation, we need to move on for this, Lemon J. Is this. Let me say this one more time. I'm going to say it loud and clear. It's not about Donald Trump or Elon. Pisses me off, Elon. Or former president, whoever ran our nation, bunch of donors, Biden, or Barack Obama, or Bush, or Reagan, or Clinton, or what? None of them. It's about the people. It's about the people of America. Us. Keeping us financially in better shape. You come on when you have different policies. What happened to the policies? Work on the policy. Disagree, agree. Let's support the president and hope for the best. Let's not fight against the president. And that's what Elon did. So you're not going to see that relationship back. I'm like almost positive. I'd be shocked if they become friendly again. I would be shocked. I think that was the end. What you see in my thumbnail, the pointing, that was it. I feel the same, Debbie. And Debbie, thank you for being here. I feel for, I'll read some messages here. Yep.
This is not safe.
Hey, Patricia, how are you?
You can have bacteria.
Why? The Birders Way podcast. Hey, welcome in. We're just, if you're just coming into the live, we're just talking about Elon, and it started yesterday and escalated today. Arguments, Elon calling him out on social media. I do feel like, though, you guys agree with me on this, both? Can we just separate politics for 1 second, my MAGA? And yes, I'm MAGA. Do they all, and I'm talking about all these presidents, each and every one of them, right? Can we all agree on this? Why do you have to go on social media and start tweet? Why? Like, that should be private. I don't like it. It worries me where we're going with all this. Am I perfect? Hell no. But I'm not the president. I'm the little YouTube guy. We need to stop this writing notes. Remember when you're in notes? Do you love me? Do you like me? I hate you. I'm going to get you. We're going to fight. We're going to fight. Remember back when there was no tweets? Oh, man. It has to stop. Whatever happened to two men or two women behind closed doors duking it out? I'm only kidding. But going at it, cuss, behind closed doors with no cameras. I'm being honest, guys. Are you not upset about that? Or maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe. I don't know. I'm disappointed. Yeah. But then again, now I'm hearing some crazy stuff from news outlets and YouTube channels and friends of mine, and I'm going to read more comments. Sorry, guys. Oh, this was all set up by the Democrats. The Democrats got the Elon. I would be very surprised that was the case. Possible. It's just about somebody who's suffering from some chemical imbalance, who's a billionaire, who disagrees not just on the bill, it's more than the bill. And I know I said the bill last night, and I disagree on some of the things on the bill. But, I'm just a YouTube guy. I would not call out Trump. What I would do is go behind closed doors and say, hey, let's get this Medicaid worked out. Let's make sure we can do this. But Trump, you're doing the best you can. You can't make us all happy. That's how I would do it. Get the hell out of here with the cameras. But Elon did it the wrong way. Trump hit the bait. I hope that we can move on by next week and Trump can run this country, because we got more problems than Elon Musk. We got to keep this world safer. We're going to be heading to World War III. Iran, Trump is doing the best he can with the nukes. We still got two wars going on. Two crazy guys there. In my opinion, both are nuts. Too many people dying, right? We got China. We got this tariff tax. We got businesses that some are unstable. Mine is taking a beating a little bit. I got red lips if you're coming in because I wear lipstick. What do you want from me? I'm drinking some beet juice my wife got me. So we got some problems that we got to take care of. And Trump is doing everything he could. Everything. So I just hope and pray that Trump doesn't get distracted. I don't think he will. I hope that he can keep his cool. And with that said, let me drink some water. So you don't believe Elon about the big beautiful bill? All right, DAS, good comment. What I'm saying is, the bill, he might be upset, but it's not about the bill. There's something else more than the bill. Okay, for him to blow up like he blew up, it's much, much more than the bill. It's not about Medicaid. Excuse me. He wasn't upset about Medicaid. I am for homeless, but enough with that. He's upset because of basically his Tesla, his stocks, and that kind of stuff. And that could be 10% of it. Maybe even, I'll even say 30%. But it's much bigger than that. And, what I just said. He's got some problems, and unfortunately, I'm pretty confident that one more person, and I know a lot of you right now are thinking, who could it be? Sal, you're full of shit. That's okay, but I'm telling you right now, I hear you, Kyrock. Good comment. High five, fist bump. Within the next 6 months, you're going to see one other person who's going to walk away, or say something that's out of line, or it might be the right thing to say, but you don't go over the president. It might be two. I would be shocked if it's JD Vance. I would be totally shocked. I don't think it'd be JD Vance. I would be totally disappointed and shocked if it was Marco Rubio. But it could be somebody else. Who? Who the hell knows? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. But that's what I think is happening, and we need to move on. And and Elon needs to step away. Oh, I was just showing his. Thank you, I appreciate it. I was just showing you he has a YouTube channel on there. I'll remove it. Sorry, but I just wanted to. He supported here, and I wanted him. If anybody else has a YouTube channel, put in a link so we can help him out. But I appreciate you letting me know. Thank you. I think this with Doge. Hey, Richard, how are you? Yeah, I think it's all that, Richard. You're not wrong, Richard. Not at all, Richard. High five, fist bump. But I also say that it's much more bigger than that. There's like I said over and over. There's something going on in Elon's head, and maybe Trump said something bad to him. But regardless, he's the president of the United States. So it's not just all those things that Richard said. It's more. My opinion. Enemy? Well, Russia has already made it clear that they're an enemy of us, right? Because Trump has added a two. I'm worried about Russia. They made it clear. Ozzy, how are you? But yeah, these are my thoughts, guys. Entertainment. But I mean, you don't need. We can go on and on with this tonight, but I won't. But that's pretty much it right there in a nutshell with Elon. I mean, and he it's not about him being right or wrong. It's about betrayed, went against the president of the United States. And I'm going to say this for the last time. Maybe I'll say it one more time for those coming in. Where Trump did wrong is, and I'm disappointed, is he fired back at the bait. Don't give the benefit and going back. He should have just said, what he is right. Once again, for those who are coming in, he didn't need Elon. In my eyes, he would have won. He would have won without Elon Musk. He probably would have knocked out Kamala Harris in the third round, second round. Right? Stay with me. But you don't have to come out on social media and say that. Just Trump, worry about running the states. Worry about running this country. Excuse me. I'm jumping ahead of myself. And don't acknowledge the trolls. Let it go. Let it go. But he can't help himself. I'm not, I'm just saying he'd been better off. And that's where, in my opinion, he did wrong. Did it blow it for Trump? No. But just let it go and work on our country. Today he was talking about the police and funding the police. It was nicey nice. Pam Bondi, and he was calm. He handled all that great, A+. But, to tweet, go back and forth like children in school, because it's not about them. It's about us. So I've said this multiple times on here. Do you know the Muffin Man? I did meet him once. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'll do a quick poll here. All right, easy one. Just a little entertainment. How's that? Let's see here. Well, for me, our enemy is both China and Russia. Yeah, both. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, we need to get back. Kai Rock, great comment. High five fist bump. We need to get back to because it could get out of hands very easy. If Trump's team, Kai Rock, thank you for that comment. If Trump's team they start going all over the place, I don't think it will. Then we have a problem because it could be a distraction for the president and vice president. I don't think it'll happen. I think J.D. Vance is, got Trump's back, and because we do have to worry about these two wars and possibly another war, so we really need to keep this country stable, and keep continuing to fight. And he has with the migrants, immigration, lowering the prices. Because at the end of the day, guys, what's the most important? Number one, and from my opinion, is keeping us safe, right? The borders. Now, no wars. Nothing's going to be perfect, but control. And the last thing is our pockets to try to make it. We work hard. A lot of us are getting older. We're ready to retire. At the end of the day, we got our little problems here and there, right? Our own little issues. And by the way, about the bipolar, um, a lot of people have different issues just because they're very successful and very smart. People, we're human. We got to remember, we are human. None of us are perfect, not even Trump. But we got to worry about our country to grab it back. It's been destroyed. And Trump is making some big steps in the right direction and a couple bumps here and there he's done, right? We got to keep a bump, 5 steps forward. A bump, 5 steps forward. 2 bumps, 3 steps forward. Are you with me? Focus what Trump said he was going to do. Trump, on his defense, guys, he never said about the deficit, by the way. I'm against it. I don't like adding more money, but stay with me. Trump did not run on, well, we're not going to add to the deficit. I never, correct me if I'm wrong, so somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Never said that. What did he say? Close our borders, control our borders, help the economy. Then he followed up on a no tax, no chips, stop the war, which I believe he will. He never said, even though I'm against all this big spending, he never said, I'm not going to add a little bit to the deficit, right? Actually, no president has helped it. It's been going up and up and up and up. I don't want to get into it. I'm against some of it, but I'm just speaking my mind here. He never did say that. He's running on the American people, and he needs to continue and focus on that. And don't get distracted on Elon Musk, on Epstein, and him having some. There's nothing that Trump has done with Epstein, right? He's not anything there. But it's just Elon now hoping that Trump will grab that bait. And I don't think he will. And fire back. Let's hope that Trump doesn't fire back at it. And this stuff is ended. I mean, at least maybe they won't end it themselves, but at least we don't need to hear about it. We don't need to hear about it. We want him to continue to run this country, play a little golf, eat a couple Big Macs, have fun doing it, making common sense, and hoping that we go in a better direction for the next, and hand off the torch to the next Republican president or Democrat. Most likely, I'm very confident it'll be a Republican president. I'm not going to get into the Democrats right now because I've talked about that many times. They got so many problems right now. And that's what we want, right? And then eventually we'll be handed off to a Democrat president, and they'll fix all their shit. And our kids and our grandkids and our great-grandkids, and we'll be gone and lead us in the right way. And hopefully we'll never see administration, I just said I wouldn't talk about it, demolished like it was. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We're going to stay live for a little bit longer. Appreciate. What am I looking at right now? You are looking at Donald J. Trump. Lemon J, I wonder if you got your coffee yet. The girls are fighting. Somebody said in the chat. Yeah. Epstein files are coming. Trolls are out today. aka little people, unstable people. Some Trump 2020. Yeah. Thank you, Janine. Little people. Okay, Lemon J. You'll be getting it. You're probably tomorrow. What was that? I don't know. Here comes the tacos. I'm still waiting on tacos. Where the hell? Everybody's saying tacos. Send me some tacos with lettuce, tomato, and jalapeno, please. We're looking at Donald J. Trump and Sal Capano, the next president and vice president. Damn right. Let's do it. Let's do it, Kyrock. Let's do it. Elon wasn't ready for DC. Great comment. Poor Elon. Yeah. Yeah, you know, and I was thinking that too, Ozzy, and thank you for your comment. You know, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree on here. I don't think Trump was using him to get elected. I think something went wrong. But yeah, I don't think he was ready. But I do like this. I like the fact that he did. Let's not say, well, he didn't do anything. He did expose Doge and this, that, whatever. But again, if you're just coming in, aside from the 14.3% of his stock and $150 billion and losing money, there's more than that. And I think he's suffering from something. To me, watching him, there's definitely something going on. And it might be that he might be taking some medication now. I was watching something on a news outlet. Was it Newsmax? No, it was Tucker. I think it was Tucker. And they were showing Elon, not with his little boy on his shoulder, but he was by himself and Trump was talking and he was going like this. You know, and that's like, that is, I'm not a psychiatrist or a counselor or anything like that, but he was on some kind of medication, prescription, whatever. And so, trust me, it might come out. But yeah, Ozzy, he wasn't ready. But, you know, Trump says, hey, you know, he's smart. He is smart. You can't take that away, right? And we can, you know, he supported me. Quote Trump. He's going to do good. He's going to expose Doge. And look what are we really surprised? Because what did we've seen this before, you know. Dan Kelly, what's happening? I hear you. You're still the man. He is our commander-in-chief. So all I'm saying, guys, I don't want anybody to misunderstand me. All I'm saying is for Trump not to bite back. Just don't bite back, right? When I say bite back, for those who are a little confused, let me explain myself. Janice says, oh, you just said last time. When they say, when Trump came out and said, I don't need Elon, and Elon said, well, you needed me to get elected. When Elon said that, let him go F himself. Don't respond. Don't respond on any Twitter. Just stay quiet and say, okay, we thank you, Elon. You did okay. We appreciate you. Goodbye. We don't want to see you no more. That's it. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I'm dressed up, and then sometimes I get a little nice t-shirt on. I appreciate it. It's true we need Elon. I'll leave that up to you guys. You got in the chat, do you think Trump needed Elon? All right. Yes or no? Do you think Trump needed Elon Musk to become the 48th president of the United States? Did he need his support to win against Kamala Harris? Yes or no? 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 Thomas, how are you? No? Yes? No? Vehicle says. Elon made a big difference? No? 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 Yep. So mostly no's, a few yeses. Yep. Michael says no. No. Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. Yes, big difference. Hey, Stephen Smith. Miguel, how are you? Yes. Kristen says yes. So it's even out a little bit. Double yes. So, yeah. And Pat says, hey, Pat, how are you? Yes. No, no. Debbie says no. It was a two-person job. Interesting. Good, fair comment. That's a fair comment. Absolutely, Ozzy. Ray. Two Ozzies in here, maybe three. Yes. Nina says no. Hey, Nina, how are you? Kristen says yes. So, all right. So let me just want to check our poll real quick. Still with Trump. So 41% say yes, 59% say no. And I understand. I understand both. I really do, guys. I understand both. I am still with Trump. I'm still with Trump, but I'm 100% with Trump, even though I disagree on some of the bill. But again, if you're just coming in, for me, after the second day, as I digest this, I don't think it was all about the big bill. I think there's much more to it. Trump's my president. I mean, he's American president. We stand behind Trump. Very nice. Very nice. Once again, if you're coming in real quick, guys, we're talking, what the hell are we talking about? Elon and Trump relationship, for me, is over. In Italian, we said fanud. Fanud. Can we say fanud? It's over. It's done. They're not going to be, doing any kind of business again. Hey, Cooper, how are you? And the relationship is done. I've been around for a long time, and it's over. And when these things happen, knowing Trump, we all know Trump. We don't know him personally. When you betray Trump or go against Trump, it's done. Even though, I want everybody to stay with me. My uncle says I sound like a Democrat, and I disagree with my uncle. Even though Elon was correct on the bill, but that's not the real reason. You don't have to come out in social media, all news outlets, and tweet against the president of the United States. And that goes for any president. I heard Bongino today. He's kicking ass. I missed that. I'll have to watch that, Ozzy, after the football game. Excuse me, football game. What am I drinking? The basketball championship. Kai Rock, I hear you, brother. My friend, thank you. Yeah. Trump. All right. Yep. Yep. We have 258 in here. I appreciate it. We got 41 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe and come on board. And at the end of the day on this channel, we can go at it all night, but we won't. We do support the homeless on here, so come on board and like and subscribe. We appreciate it. All new subscribers and new faces, and new emojis. And thank you so very much. Share the video when you can and get this out there. No hail. No hail today, Lemon J. But I was up in Anthem with a client, and it poured after I washed my. I made a bad decision washing the Jeep, the Gladiator, and then it rained. But no hail. Yeah. Oh, is it, Lemon J? It was nice to see some hail. Excuse me, hail. It was nice to see it rain again in Vegas, even if it was just for a half an hour, where it doesn't rain that much. But unusual kind of weather hitting the West Coast. Elvis is in the house. Elvis is in the house. I'm with Trump. Sorry, I couldn't read it. Are they mad at him now? Mike, how are you? I'm glad that it was a comment that I'm gonna allude to. Are they mad? And I'm not being nasty at all. But who are they? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not. But who are they? You meaning the cabinet? Look, if they are upset at Trump, they better hold that shit in. They better hold their shit inside. If anybody has a problem with Trump or they agree with Musk, they better just Stata zici in Italian. Because, first of all, I know what you guys are thinking. They got to worry about the position. Forget about their position. We don't want a distraction. We want Trump to continue. Seriously, guys. Why hasn't the few channels I watched are talking about that? It's about us. So, I got to say, though, I would say 85% are with Trump right now. I don't mean on here. I'm talking about the cabinet. I would say 85%. I would say as far as the House, 70%. Most are with Trump because they know he's the president. And we can't separate the party. And we won't. Will not happen. I don't see it happening. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're not, yeah. It's a total joke what's going on that side. But tonight we're talking about that, Elon and Trump. But that relationship's over as far as Elon and Trump. Clearly. I don't know if I heard of them, Laughs. Oh, maybe I have. Trump plays hardball. They play checkers. Yeah. Sometimes, though, Ozzy, I'll follow up with this. He does. I think he goes a little too hard, and I do too. I'm not the president. You know what I mean, Ozzy? But, he's not going to change. He's keeping his promises. Don't fire back at the bait. Don't take the bait and fire back, in my opinion. I don't think it's the correct, I was going to say class act to do. It's just, don't go for it. Just keep it. Come about it in another way or go about it down the road. Not right now. But that's the only thing I think that Trump did wrong today. But he's not perfect. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's a fair comment. But at the same time, somebody's trying to ruin you and try to say those words impeached. Yes, Ozzy, I read that. It's a fair comment, that comment. But at the same time, he's using the words impeach. He's like a little kid in school, Elon. We're going to open up the Epstein files and find out that you were on the list. I mean, who does that stuff? Whoever was on the list, I heard Bill Clinton was on the list. But even if Bill Clinton was on the list, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't mean Bill had anything to do with it either. And I think that's another reason they don't want to expose it. And I've talked about it if you're new to this channel. There's a lot of names on there. So no, you don't go about it like a little 8-year-old or a 10-year-old. Scarface. What? Yeah. Yeah. If it bites, here's a good comment here. If he bites, don't bite him back. He'll bite you more if you bite him back. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good comment. 2 high-five fist bumps. Loyal subscriber, member. That's a good comment, Guy Rock. Yeah, Sal, would you probably know the Killers if you heard them? Yeah, as soon as I'm sorry, Laughs. Yeah, I know them. I'm thinking of the song and then going at it. But yeah, you like that band? Doggy Boy 88. Thank you for your membership. Long time Trump supporter here. I never did hear him making out with a man. I haven't heard that. Comb my hair. Okay. There you go. All right. Yep. Yep. Just two big egos venting. Yep, I agree. But I think the relationship is destroyed, Ozzy. I really do. I could be wrong, but I think that relationship's over. For a couple of reasons. The words impeach. Well, first of all, that word, and also going about Epstein files, and just letting the media. I mean, that's like a child. It just goes to show. It just goes to show you all the brain power they have. Elon, Trump. Yeah, Trump's still the president, and Elon is not the president. Elon's a very smart man who came into Doge, and we appreciate. I'll speak for myself. I appreciate it, making every attempt, and yes, help Trump get elected. My opinion, I think he still would have won. My opinion, but he was wrong on this, and I don't think Trump's going to ever forget it. I don't know. What do you think? Think Trump will forget this? Yes or no? Think Trump will forget Elon and move on? I don't mean like have him back in the White House, because I think that relationship's over. But you think he'll just, keep some peace? Because, let's face it, he's got billions of dollars, and J.D. Vance might be the next president. Trump's pretty given, or Marco Rubio or somebody else, and you might need that against the next candidate. Sorry. Janine, I want to read Janine's message here. Trump's pretty forgiving. Yeah, I don't know, Janine. I first of all, Janine, yes to your question. Okay. But on this one, Janine, I don't know. I don't think he could. I just don't know, Janine. I think when he used the words impeach, I actually think that was worse than we're going to open up the Epstein files. As a businessman, he may kind of let it slide. In the personality, he won't let it slide. That's a good message, Mike. Mike, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's a fair comment. Thank you, Lemon J. That's a tough one. I just don't know. I mean, I think Elon will regret what he said, and I know, Janine, to go back, I just don't see him forgive. I don't think he can forgive that. That's a big one. Two big ones. Impeached. I was going to say he sounds like a Democrat, but no, he just sounds, well, he was a Democrat, right? Impeach and Epstein. And for me, I would be pissed if somebody would tweet that. I mean, I help out homeless, and I go into talk to meetings, and I'm like a nobody. And I hear some whispering, but that whispering where they want you to hear? I don't like it. If you have some problem with me, and I'm not talking about trolls on here. I'm talking about real life, real meeting. You have a problem with me? Meet me outside. Let's have a cold beer. Let's exchange some words. I might agree or disagree. But let's not whisper to hear other people. Who the hell you think you are? So I think Elon was wrong right there. Maybe on that, he could have maybe forgive. But here's the thing, though. Elon is, I don't think Elon's going to come. I think Elon, he's not going to, I think Elon's done. I think he's done. Let's see here. Eric, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And his comment, I'm reading a comment, guys. Elon said what everyone else was thinking. That's not everyone. Be careful on your words. And moderators, no reason to, don't say everyone, but I know what you're saying. I get it. Democrats, maybe a few Republicans. Yeah. Cold Corona sounds nice. I have about two of them in the refrigerator. The Corona. Somebody said about Corona. Who was that? Dan? Oh, sorry, Kyrock. But I'm going to save it for tomorrow. A lot of different comments on here tonight. Interesting. Some good comments. Dame West, how are you? Yeah. Sounds good, Doggy Boy 88. Not 89. And I appreciate that membership one more time. Do you think what? Do you think what Elon said was the truth, though? Sorry, just showed up. Oh, Brooks. I appreciate you letting us know you showed up. I appreciate that communication because sometimes I'm wondering. Great question. He was correct in the sense of we got to be careful on too much spending, even though they're trying to spend it to protect our borders, our future, this, that, what all. And my live yesterday, I said I was against some of the things. I don't really care for the bill, a lot of it, some of it, excuse me, some of it. But I don't think that was the reason. Is he correct about the bill on some of the spending? Yes, but he should have confronted him a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. I think Trump said 6 months ago. So hey, Christopher. So he's not correct about coming out on social media and platforms. And I know it's his, but that's like a kid. I don't care if it's his platform or what is it called? X, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, they should have handled it in a room. So, but yeah, I mean, he was right about the bill. I'm not speaking on everybody on here, myself, yeah. But I don't think it was the bill. I think it was more than the bill. I know it's affecting his stock, 14.3% for those who are coming in. Losing 150 billion would it be? And that's got him upset, but I think there's a lot more if you're just coming in. I think he's suffering from some kind of a bipolar and some chemical imbalance and might be taking some prescription drugs or some other stuff. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know either. But looking at him going back, he didn't look good at times. And it wasn't he wasn't yawning, showing disrespect. He wasn't tired. I don't know, but he didn't act. He was like all this rubbing his face and that kind of stuff. Steve says he's on meth. Yeah. Trump got cloned. LGBT, how are you? God bless you. Yeah, good comment. Yeah. All right. Anyhow, guys, I think this is a good live. But you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it's a great comment right there. Wow. If you don't like how a company is being run, then you I think you said find another job. Yeah, well said. Yeah. That's too high five fist bump. Exactly. Well said. Yeah. Elon had the question was a couple minutes ago from a subscriber. He might be right, but it's a way to go about things. And on Elon's defense, we don't know if he tried to reach out to Trump. I'm assuming he might have done it once. Regardless, it doesn't need to go out on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you call it. It doesn't need to be out open to the news. We don't need to hear about it. We just need to hear about keeping this world safe, financially better for us and our children and our grandkids. That's it. Border safe, work on the war, have a couple hurdles, do good. That's it. Disagree is fine. We talked about this last night. But calling him out and saying you want him impeached after complaining about the bill is one thing. Now talking about impeach and Epstein is, to me, is like a child. And sounding like a Democrat. And he was a Democrat. What made him turn? Well, what made him get upset? Excuse me, not turn. Well, yeah, turn. Betrayed, turn. Go crazy. What's your thoughts? I want to check the poll out. Still with Trump, 38%. Yes, and 62%. Yeah. So, you could see here people are disturbed by it. I'm still with Trump. He's still the president. Even though I don't like some of the stuff in the bill, he's my president. And I think he'll work that out. Yeah, and Ozzy, Trump, I said this last night. That's why I say Trump, I know he has the R, but he's an independent. He helped out with stimulus. Nancy Pelosi went low, Trump went high. We talked about, I know, it's over and over, right? He helped out with PUA and SBA, but he never said when he became president he was going to add or take away from the deficit. His thing was running on our borders, Sleepy Joe, taking care of Americans, stopping the wars that he's trying everything he could, but you're dealing with two of them. One's crazy, one's crazier. Eggs are down, gas is down, open up the Keystone pipelines, bringing peace, doing everything he could for us. Does he have an ego? Yes. Is he perfect? No. And no tax on tips, which is in that bill. No tax on overtime's in the bill. Helping the seniors is in the bill. Uncertainty on Medicaid, yes, it's in the bill. But a lot of these things are in the bill, and I have a feeling at the end of the day, he's going to rip it up and gut out some of these things because he doesn't want to see anybody without any insurance. So he is truly for America. And first of all, why should he have to explain himself to Elon anyhow? Even though I'm upset, why? Why should he have to say, I'm sorry? Who is Elon? Yeah, it's just the whole thing got out of hand. So gas is down. I know, and Dan, here in Vegas, gas is down like 20 cents, but that's because of here in Las Vegas, because of California and Gavin Newsom of the refineries. What was the other half of your question, Dan? Oh, food. Eggs are down. Remember, eggs were getting that crazy. But you're right. Yeah, I guess food is... New York steaks are still right where they're at. I've seen some things go down. Biden's economy was not good. Not at all. Some places, gas, like Terry alluded to in that comment, is really down. New Jersey's down. Let's just hope that Trump, at the end of the day, doesn't get distracted. I don't think he will. He's too strong. And continues to serve for us. And he will. Safe. But once again, if you're coming in late, for me, there'll be another person to betray him. I don't know who it'll be. Will it happen tomorrow? No. I don't know. But it will happen. I think it'll be two. By the end of this year, by Christmas, there'll be two more people who will do him wrong, and they will be fired or walk away. Trust me. That's what it is, guys. It's just dirty politics. And it's a shame because I've said this a million times. You can disagree with me on this. I know Trump is not a politician. He's a businessman, right? Who has a little ego. I think I'm pretty close on this. Who is his way and, respect me, open-minded. I'll work on it kind of stuff. And let's move on. That's him. Yeah. And I'm sure, Ozzy, let's just say me and you were in there and maybe we had a few drinks and we said, hey, we don't like it. And it was behind closed doors, but nobody heard it. I think Trump would say, it's my way, the highway now. It's your warning, right? But he wouldn't. The next day, you wake up and have a cup of coffee with us, right? But when you go out open and everybody to hear it, that's wrong. So, yes or no? Thank you, Mike. Janine says, hello, Terry. That's old school stuff. That's just common sense. You know, I was going to say old school stuff, but it's just common sense stuff, Ozzy, you know? I still think, though, that he's taking something. When I say him, Elon. Oh, there it is. Look at a high five fist bump. Laughs. There he is. A little shorter cigar. Open the files. Sandy, how are you? Membership's $1.99. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Oh, good. You still have the hat? Good. Keep that hat. At the end of the day, guys, next year we're going to be sitting pretty good. Yep, that's true, Ozzy. Debbie says, I stand with Trump. High five. Fist bump. I know you do, Debbie. I can just feel that. That's good. Even though I'm sure you don't have to admit this, maybe I'm wrong. Some things, none of us are perfect. Not even Trump. But we're still in a hell of a lot better than anybody else, right? Terry, thank you. First of all, Terry, thank you for the kind words. Thank you and everybody on here who support the shorts. I did put a little longer short on yesterday. It didn't do that well, but I appreciate it. Yeah, today I did not. But back out on the streets of Las Vegas once again. Why does the left think that we think Trump can do no wrong? Not true at all. Amen. Epstein files. Look, Trump is not perfect, but again, how many times I say this, and I'm not being rude, he's sure a hell of a lot better than most presidents. His way or the highway. Here's one more thing I want to add too. This is why another reason I don't like this out in the media. I almost forgot. They have TVs. Russia, they all see this. China, North Korea. They like this stuff. They like when they see the vice president. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They like it when the president, they all know who Trump is. They all know who Elon Musk is. They like this stuff, right? So I don't like it. That's another reason, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that I don't want this to be out there. Well, here you are talking about it, Sal. I'm just saying them. They brought it out there because they eat this stuff up. Because now they know how to come after us. When I say come after us, guys, I don't mean a war, but some of these countries know the weak, who's betraying Trump. They like this stuff, right? So for an example, they know, ooh, wow, Elon and Trump is having it now. Oh, okay. They don't like this new bill in America. They like this stuff, you know, and they try to. That's why I don't like this stuff on coming out on social media and news outlets. And that goes for Fox and all of them. I know they got to pay their bills, and I get it, but some things should not be out of the closet. Some things need to stay in the closet, in the dark room with a glass of water, and fight it out. Two men or two women, or man and a woman, not fist fighting for YouTube and all of us. Make that clear. So other countries, I mean, it doesn't look good for us on this. 2 days now of this back and forth and betrayed, whatever you want to call it. Rat. Well, not a rat, but yeah, rat. So, in my opinion, maybe some of you just say, nah, it doesn't matter. But they do watch. They watch TV. Maybe they don't watch it live, but they watch. They get on social media. They see all this shit that's going on. And we got to be careful. I would never vote for Kamala. Never. Yeah. Yeah. Protect the kids. Got my goal. I caught that. Interesting live tonight, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. What do we get? Can't even see the sun. Oh, 63 likes. Thank you so much for the likes. And hey, Betsy, thank you for the membership. And thank you for that comment. Elon is not the president. And Betsy, I will just say this. 2 high five fist bumps. We can go on and on for 3 more hours, Mike M, but we won't, Janine. That is so well said. He is not the president. Even if he's right about 1 or 2 things, he's not the president, and that's it. Kamala, you're fired. Get the hell out of here. Dr. Fauci, where the hell's he at? Why did I bring him up? I hate that guy. Cabagol, who? Oh, I love my Cabagol. Got to be careful with the Cabagol, though. Too much sodium. Hey, Phil, how are you? Fauci's a piece of shit. Don't get me started with him. Epstein files. Yeah. Fauci, you won't see him no more. Mike. Nope, you won't see him no more. And tomorrow's live is going to be good because we're going to talk about more stuff, more evidence on Dr. Joe Biden. Sorry, Dr. Joe Biden. She is and Biden and the cover up and who was running our nation. Dan says, yeah, I think he should be in jail too. Get over it. And Maribel says, Sal, how's Ozzy's flag? I said, I don't know, because that flag's got to go. It's wearing down. She said that about 2 hours ago. Let's see here. I'm missing some comments. Something pissed him off. Be fine, guys. Betsy, I mean, it's more than just the bill and more than just the $150 billion, even though that's a big part of it, the $150 billion, but it is still hanging in there. That's why I told Maribel, how'd you know that, Ozzy? We think alike. What's going on, Florida? Sign Keeper, what's happening? If you're just coming in late, I feel that he being Elon Musk, is suffering from depression. He's got something going, bipolar. Trump won, get over it. Chocolate donut. Oh, somebody's on here, chocolate donut. Look at the poll. I looked at it a few times. Still with Trump, 37% yes, and 63 says no. Great comment, Kyra. Yeah, Dan, next week. Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to go on. I took off next Thursday and Friday. I'm going to be up there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and I think the kids got me one of those. You guys want to laugh? I know Ozzy's going to be laughing. A shower. It's one of those solar. My first solar. It's a 5-gallon bag where you can hang on a tree, and I can just rinse off. Because the first day I'm okay. Second day I need to take a shower. Third day I need a shower. So yes, I'll be up there Thursday, Friday. We'll do politic talk one day, late night, camping around the fire, talk old stuff, whatever's on our mind. Have fun. So we'll at least do 2 lives. And of course, I'll feed the homeless before I go. Yes, thank you, Dan. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'll be back Saturday night. for Father's Day. So I think I'm going to be up there one day by myself. All right. And hopefully a lot of you guys can join me. Yeah. Shower once a month. Yeah, it was fun, Dan. It was a nice little, you get tired of the, let's face it, let's be honest, Dan. I'll speak for myself. You kind of get tired of the politics, I mean, I don't get tired of supporting Trump and I want our nation to be great, but it's a nice mix, yes. Live shower, absolutely, with the G string on. But yeah, it's a nice mix up. Kathy, how are you? It's a nice mix to get off the politic talk for a day or two. I think most would agree to that. So yeah, something different. Absolutely. Something different. I had a lot of fun. I really did talking that night. It was only a couple of us in there, maybe 30, 40, but had a good time. Old movies and stuff like that. Music. I love that stuff. And I might even do music and do the copyright thing and then delete it the next day, whatever. Do something a little different. Yep. A11J, seen that. Thank you. Wonder if they'll deport Elon. Maybe. All right. Save our country. Amen. A great comment. I love hearing that stuff. Save our country. Yeah. Elon's a foreigner. Yeah. Well, So did you guys do any hunting when camping? No hunting up there. You're not allowed to hunt up there, Kyrock. And no hunting. But I hunt a little bit back in the day in Jersey. Where is Doge money? Yeah, good question now, right? Good question. Very good question. Yeah. Yeah, Terry. Amen. Yeah. Yeah. Red-blooded American. That's a good one. High five, fist bump. I enjoyed that comment. A big, beautiful bill is better than a Buffalo Bill. Oversold. Signkeeper. I do believe, though, the bill will be not necessarily ripped up, but it'll be reviewed. Not because Trump's worried about Elon or anything, but I think some things he really don't like that's in it, but I can be wrong. Republicans are not awake in the head. No, the Democrats, majority of the Democrats, and I don't mean necessarily you, the party is not. They gave up on America. On Americans, excuse me. Americans. So I disagree with you. Vote red. It's all we can do. Amen, Lemon J. What is my favorite camping area? I like Tahoe, Daniel. Thank you for that comment. And welcome in. Appreciate you. I like Lake Tahoe, but I do what I can do out here in the mountains of Las Vegas, about an hour away. You're awake, not awake. Vote. Somebody said yes. Vote blue. Save our country. Amen, Janine from Terry, from Alabama. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to watch the rest of this game. At the end of the day, have faith in Donald Trump. He is the commander-in-chief. He's got to be not careful, but I like to see him not bite back on on things that other Democrats, other of his party might come after him. Don't show anything back to Elon. Just let it go. Come out, make a statement tomorrow, end it. I wish I could see that. I wish I could see a handshake. You're not. I don't think you're going to see it. And hopefully, other cabinet members will learn from this. They probably won't. And I know a lot of you are saying, well, who will be the next person to come out? I don't know. But somebody will come out, Kathy, have a good night, and do this again or say something wrong. And again, it's not that Elon was wrong on the bill. You just don't come out and say these things to the President of the United States and say the words impeachment after he, you don't do that. It's not good. So let this be a lesson. Palin, how are you? For other cabinet members, and I'm still behind Trump. I know in the poll, I'll check the poll one more time. It's 37% on here are still with Trump, but 63 are not. Interesting. Hey, Betsy, thank you so much, and thank you for that membership position. Appreciate it. And by the way, guys, at the end of the day, thank you for liking this video. I can't see how many likes. 67 likes. Appreciate it. Check out some of the shorts if you haven't already, and support this channel if you haven't. We help out the homeless when we can on here. Me and my wife are out there every day, but today we did not. I like to be honest with everybody, and we will be out there again tomorrow. We got a storm coming here. It might be again windy. We are trying to get some more homeless into some of these shelters who want help. Once again, if you are homeless, Ozzy, thank you so much for your support. Appreciate everybody on here. Do what you could in your neck of the woods. And let's pray for Trump and America. Keep us safe. Pray for the homeless. We help out the homeless when we can. Be who you are. Spend time with yourself. You know how it is. Your family first before you go online and on all the social media. Try to not spend a whole lot of time. But support your other YouTube channels with a like and subscribe if you like their content. They do put some research, and if you like their, the entertainment, help them out a little bit as it helps out the YouTube algorithm. I need to see how all this stuff went down with Elon and Trump. Yeah, it's out there. Fox has this side, CNN, they love this. I'm sure Joe Rogan's going to have Elon on, and this, that, whatever. So, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Terry, thank you for your support. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to watch a little basketball game. Guys, life is short. Take one hour at a time. If anybody is going through, again, a sickness or you're down, be positive. It will never hurt. Be who you are. Feel strong. Wake up in the morning and be who you are. God bless America. This will pass. Trump will continue. He's not going to get impeached. We'll continue to be successful with a couple bumps. God bless everybody. Thank you so much for being here. High five, fist bump. I'll see you guys. Sorry for the little shorter live tonight. Take care. Mike, thank you. Janine, Lemon J, appreciate you guys.